All right, today is National Cheeseburger Day, and we're celebrating with a place that knows a lot about what it takes to make the perfect cheeseburger. Chef Tim Cast from Bad Daddy's is here to make a burger with homemade cheese and homemade mustard. Chef Tim, that's crazy talk.
Yeah, at Bad Daddy's, we like to really, go the extra mile. So, if we can make it in-house and it can be better than something you can buy outside, we're definitely going to make it in-house. In celebration of National Cheeseburger Day, we think, what else? We're going to do our Bad Daddy's All-American Burger. Homemade American cheese, homemade mustard, our Chuck Sirloin blend burger. It's going to be a really fun experience. So, we're going to kind of, go ahead and make our house-made American cheese.
Okay.
What I have right here is a little bit of milk that I just have a little bit on a simmer. All right. And I have
whole milk, probably?
Just, regular whole milk. And what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of gelatin. Now, one thing about, American cheese was really kind of developed by Kraft back in the 1920s. Now it's kind of, chemically processed now, but back in the day it was really a way to take a really expensive product and really kind of stretch it out a little bit. During World War II especially, all cheeses were actually banned except American cheese during World War II. And so this was the you can get. So it really became a part of, the American lexicon. So really when you're going to use it for a burger or use it for a grilled cheese, it's something that's awesome either way.
That. Thank you for sharing that with us. That's
all right. We have a little bit of powdered milk, salt, and cream of tartar.
Okay.
Now, cream of tartar is actually a byproduct of the winemaking process. What it is, it's kind of like an emulsifier. Sometimes you use it in your meringue. So this is just a little bit of finely shaved Colby Jack cheese. That's very classic, what they used to use back in the day. But if you don't have Colby Jack cheese, you can use mild cheddar or really any kind of cheese.
Okay.
All right, so we're just going to take our hot milk.
We're going to notice the difference in the taste.
Yes,
right?
exactly. And really what American cheese does, it lowers the melting point on it, and it also keeps it from separating too. So you get a really creamy cheese. That's why it's great in those grilled cheese sandwiches or on burgers. All right, so we just have our little bit of our milk and our other ingredients in there. I'm just going to pulse this just a little bit if it gets in your way. All right. What it's just going to do is just kind of make it nice and creamy. All right, just a little bit on there. And then I got a nice little loaf pan right here. It's lined with a little bit of plastic wrap. All right. And then just go ahead.
I like this making cheese.
Yeah.
Well, I like watching you make cheese. I should say it that way.
All right. We're just going to go ahead and add that to our loaf pan. And then, like you were saying, today's National Cheeseburger Day. So at the 3 Charlotte Bad Daddy restaurants, you can come in for $8. You can get one of our backyard burgers, a apple pie, and also a milkshake apple pie, and then a side of fries. All right. So this cheese is going to go straight into the refrigerator.
Right?
$8.
It's only $8 if you go to Bad Daddy's today, any of those 3 locations.
All right. So now after 3 hours, you can go ahead and unmold your cheese. And there you go. You got a nice little block of the American cheese. Just like that. Go ahead and slice it up. All right, and there you go. You got your American cheese. So we're going to go ahead and just put those on our burgers so they start melting while we make our homemade mustard. All right, so we have right here is a little bit of mustard seed. I toasted this off and then ground it in a little bit of a coffee grinder. All those natural kind of oils out of there. We got a little bit of apple cider vinegar. You can use champagne vinegar, whatever you want. A little bit of olive oil. A little bit of Worcestershire sauce. Some salt. Hope that vinegar doesn't get in your nose. A little bit of turmeric. That's really what's going to give it its nice yellow color.
Okay.
All right, and then we got a little bit of sugar in there, the sweetness. You can also actually use a little bit of maple syrup, whatever you want. So we're just going to go ahead, and we're going to let this saute just for about 5 minutes. All right, once it's all complete, then you're just going to add a little bit of water, and that's going to kind of thin it out, and that's really what's going to get that consistency that you're really looking for in the mustard.
Okay.
All right, you see that nice dark yellow color.
Yes.
All right.
That's good.
And then once you do,
fine dining background, I know. What attracted you to Bad Daddy's Burger Bar?
Well, this is the kind of food that I really cook, outside of, when I get off work, I really want to get some ribs, some burgers, and this is really what my passion's about. I kind of got over, cooking all the foo-foo stuff, and I really wanted to get, what's going to really feed my gut in the future, and that's really what it is. All right, so that is our prepared yellow mustard right there.
Very good.
All right, so here's how we're going to go. This is our Bad Daddy's All-American Burger. So I'm going to get your hands a little bit dirty here.
That's fine.
Grab one of those brioche buns.
Okay.
All right, so on the bottom bun, you're going to put a little bit of the shredded lettuce, actually.
I feel pressure now with fancy Chef Tim over here.
And why don't you go ahead and put a couple slices of the tomato on there.
Don't get mad at me if I don't make it all nice and pretty.
That's great.
Like
Maybe if you want to put some pickles on there.
Yes,
if you don't want to have pickles, really you can customize your burgers at Bad Daddy. We have our great staple, burgers that we really want to make a culinary statement about. But if you just want to come in and get creative, that's the thing. You know what? The sky's the limit. We got so many toppings to choose from.
That's right.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put one of our nice juicy burgers right on top. Okay, and then go ahead and put a little bit of our house-made mustard right on top of that bun. A little bit of ketchup on there.
Sure. I should be a little more generous with the mustard.
Yeah, it's not going to be as spicy as a lot of mustards. It has a little bit of that sugar that's going to tone down the heat on there, but it's really going to add a nice little punch. And like I was saying, you can really sub any kind of maple syrup on there if you want to kind of bring a little bit of a fall flavor to that.
Little ketchup.
Yeah, a little ketchup. All right, make sure you spread it around nice and good. Right. Coast to coast, every bite needs to taste great.
Yes, Chef.
All right.
Yes, sir, whatever you say, fancy pants.
Thank you. Go ahead and put that right on top. All right, and this is our Bad Daddy All-American burger.
I wanted to take a bite. I don't think I can do that on live TV. Producer Bob probably will.
Yes, here we go.
Producer
All
Bob is happy to. This
all right, go get it. Go get it.
Look at that is perfect.
All right.
Again, while you eat, Bob, Chef Tim, let everyone know again, if they go into any of the area Bad Daddy's restaurants today, for $8, they
$8. You get your own backyard burger. You get an apple pie milkshake and a side of fries. So whether you're going to be in Birkdale, Ballantyne, or in Dilworth, come on down. While supplies last, but it's going to be a great experience.
Oh, I want to go to Bad Daddy's for lunch. Is that delicious?
Oh, yeah.
It looks great. It looks great. Thank you so much,
thank you
Chef
very
Tim
much. I appreciate having you.
Bad Daddy's Burger Bar. We love having you here.
All right, come on, check us out.
Okay, when we come back this morning, treat